Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another review. This time we're going to be reviewing Parks and Recreation Season 1. This show I've heard a lot about. It's supposed to be very funny, which is something I like in the show. So after finding some time to finally watch the whole series, I have finished the first season and I thought it was time for review. We follow the lives of the people who work in Parks and Recreation Department in Pawnee, as well as a nurse and her boyfriend. It is during a public meeting that people at Parks and Recreation discover that the nurse's boyfriend fell on the pit and she wants to have something done to it so this doesn't happen to anyone else. This is where Leslie Knope tries her best throughout the series to try and get the pit filled and made into the park for the neighbourhood. It is watching the progress of this that makes up the story for the show. The story itself is very boring. I found myself drifting off whenever they started to talk about the pit, and I hope they'll find something else to talk about. I know the whole point of the series is about the pit and trying to get it converted into a park, but they can at least make it a bit more exciting for the viewer to watch. Another thing I did notice is that the show is very similar to the style of The Office use. They have all got the main characters being followed around by cameramen, and occasionally they'll just set the camera on their own and talk to it. This is exactly like The Office, and I found it to be a very cheap copy of the show. So throughout the first season, I only came to like two characters, and they both don't appear throughout the series very often. Those are Ron Swanson, who's played by Nick Hoffman, and Andy Dwyer, who's played by Chris Pratt. I like the comedy style that they bring to the show, and if it wasn't for these two, I don't think I would have made it through the rest of the season, as it was starting to get very boring towards the third episode, which for a season is really bad. That even though it only has 10 episodes, I was bored by the third episode. That is just, they should have done so much better. The main character, Leslie Knope, is very annoying and became sick of her before the first episode had even finished. I've never seen a more boring character in a TV show. I am surprised with how often I heard people rave about the show with her as the main character. I'd probably like her more if she didn't only just focus about her work and took advantage of the guys who are around her, as that to me makes a better storyline than, oh my god, what are we gonna do about the fucking park? And I wanted to smack her with just how stupid she was in some situations. It wasn't even funny, it was just annoying. I'm gonna finish this show, as once I've started something, I don't like leaving it half finished. I'm gonna hope that the rest of the show has got some very big improvements. This has been Aaron Moss. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.